Yes, it is time to delve into our midweek dose of entertainment news. See, I've turned around, eh? I used to be like, oh, is that really news? Is this really? I want to know this stuff. And you planted the seed yesterday.
I saw this yesterday and I didn't want to believe it, but it seems like Joe Jonas has now officially filed for divorce from Sophie Turner after 4 years of marriage. I mean, my heart breaks for them. They were so incredible. I love the fact that they kept their private life private. Yeah. And I always thought, you know, that was the success recipe, is keep your private life private. I think for anyone heading to that point in your relationship or your marriage, it's heartbreaking because I'm at the other end of the spectrum, like about to, you know, say, oh, I do. So I'm here for the fairy tales.
Were any reasons given from, there's always a source close to the person who gives us...
I heard a rumor, actually, that apparently she was just kind of like trying to live her best life, and he's more concerned about laying down the foundation. They've got 2 kids, I believe, as well. But she
wanted to go back to work, and he was like, nah.
Yeah, well, I don't know what she wanted to do exactly. Rumor has it she's just living her best life. We'll leave it at that, right? And I think that just caused some conflict, and yeah, this is where we're at.
She's always been one of those alternative personalities, so shame. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see how this plays out.
Survived the Ice King, but not the Jonases. That's really sad, man. Really, really sad. So we're going to focus on another story now that absolutely blew my mind. And doing a little tally up of a particular song that has come out a little bit early, it seems, this year. And in fact, I was the only one who noticed that. So Mariah Carey had 316,000 streams on Spotify on the 2nd of September for, well, I'm going to say the most famous, I'm going to say the only Christmas hit, really, All I Want for Christmas. That's 3 months before the actual festive holiday.
I played that in July already.
100%, girl. No, you're allowed to. Everyone is allowed to. I don't want to sound like I'm condemning it. You're allowed to download it as many times as you want. Okay, it was 75% of an increase from the same day in 2022. So obviously, I don't know if fans are missing her or defrosting a little bit too early before Christmas, or maybe we're missing Christmas and need the holidays. One way or another, it's absolutely smashing it. So get this, it was released in 1994, this particular song. So over the 25 years that it's been running, it has garnered $60 million. That's $3.8 million a year in royalty. Just that one song.
Wow.
Why does she still sing?
Exactly. Well, she just do you think she sings it to herself when she's walking around just to honor the song? I love it. So what it says about the world, I'm not entirely sure, but she even came out and said, like, hey, my little lamb, slow yourselves down. It's not quite Christmas yet.
It's been a year. Yeah,
I'm not able to count my money fast enough. Can you slow down? But no, it's fantastic that the world still has this kind of positive energy in it, and that we are focused on these wholesome, really good holidays. Maybe this is a little bit of pushback to how crazy and polarized the world is right now. Love it.
Oh, I love it, man. And I can't not jingle to this one. It always just gets the shoulders moving. It gets you into the festive feel. But here's something we can celebrate before the festive feels even kick, right? Burna Boy. Yes, Burna Boy is coming to South Africa. Yes, the African giant Burna Boy is coming to SA on the 23rd of September. And it's set to fill up Soccer City Stadium in Soweto. Now, a lot of people are going crazy for this. And the last singer who performed their country last year at the Delicious Festival, but now he's ready to perform for an even bigger audience. And it's definitely going to be bigger after the inroads he's made all around the globe. And obviously, this man made history earlier this year, if you don't remember, by being the first African artist to sell out a stadium in the US and the first Nigerian artist to headline at the Madison Square Gardens in New York City in 2022. This is insane. I honestly can't wait to see him perform. I know Mzansi's going to go crazy. Tickets are available on a Ticket Pro, so this is something you definitely want to add to this. I mean, honestly, the amount of work he's doing for the continent in general, everybo's behind this man, and it's really cool to see it. Something awesome to be celebrated globally, and it's back in SA.
Do you have a favorite song of his?
You can bank on it. You can put 100 grand on it.
Even speaking in rands, I absolutely love it. I'm sorry to kill the mood with this final story now, but any fan, I think, of Shrek and so many movies where this incredible band Smash Mouth has formed a soundtrack. They've had some amazing hits, certainly coming from the 90s. Unfortunately, their lead singer, Steve Harwell, has succumbed to Liver Failure. And they were an iconic band. Smash Mouth obviously behind some massive hits. Sadly, Steve passed away at the age of 56. And singing hits like All Star and my kid and I, we still go crazy to this song. Some massive hits like All Star, Walking on the Sun, so many cool moments in movies. And I think part of kind of the 90s and early 2000s, part of that culture, they really did embody it. But it was announced that he passed away peacefully, surrounded by family, as I said, succumbing to liver failure. So our love and positive energy goes out to his massive fan base, to the fan base of the band, but most in particular, his family and his friends close to him who could be connecting to us right now through this wonderful global village that he connected. And I love that emotion like this lives on. So I'm going to say, Steve, from me and my beautiful kids, thank you for giving us some truly amazing and just joyful moments. He is going to be very, very sorely missed.
Definitely. Well, Raul, while you go and prep for news, I feel like we need to restructure our entertainment news. Maybe keep the sad things first and then move down and end on a joyous note.
I mean, man, I'm new to this entertainment news space. I'm just trying to figure out how to feel emotionally about these kinds of stories.
I was so happy after Mariah, and then the sad news came, and it's just...
Hey, listen, you opened with Joe Jonas, man. How do you feel? Which entertainment stars are tugging on your heartstrings? We'd love to hear from you because it speaks to where we all are right now as a society. So let's check in with the society, see where we all are with those news headlines, and then I'll touch on the sport.